Welcome to News 20 at 5. I'm Cara Bailey.
And I'm Jessica Boyer. There was an armed robbery that happened near FAMU on Sunday. According to Tallahassee Police Department, it occurred at the intersection of South Adams and Palmetto Street. There were two suspects. The first suspect is described as a black male about 5'8" or 5'9" with twisted hair. If anyone has information on the incident, call TPD at 850-891-4200. The Tallahassee Police Department is looking for a man who robbed the Hancock Bank late Friday afternoon. A man came in demanding money. Employees called the police. He claimed to have a weapon. The suspect is a black male around 5'8", between the ages of 40 or 50. He fled the scene in a Silverado pickup truck with an undisclosed amount of money. TPD forensic units and investigators continue to process evidence and interview witnesses. If anyone has information, call 850-891-4200 or Crime Stoppers at 850-574-TIPS.
Coral Springs, Florida police have identified a suspect in a road rage incident. 37-year-old Joshua Tullis is the identified male. Detectives are interviewing witnesses. This is an ongoing investigation and no charges have been made. The Zika virus continues to spread throughout the state of Florida with 1,000 known cases. Multimedia journalist Tiana Jones tells us ways to prevent catching this virus.
The Zika virus is moving and spreading rapidly. The Florida Department of Health has reported 9 additional cases, bringing the overall total of 1,002 cases in the state of Florida. Christopher Tittle explains the numbers of those affected here in Leon County.
We've had 2 travel-related cases, people who went outside of the area who contracted the illness and came back and were ill and diagnosed with Zika. We've had no locally acquired cases, which means for us right now, we have no mosquitoes locally that are carrying this disease, and we'd like to keep it that way.
The mosquito-borne virus is very dangerous to pregnant women, which can cause severe birth defects. Tallahassee resident Shania Bryan is pregnant, but cautious and isn't afraid to travel.
It makes me aware that this stuff is getting closer to home, so it just lets me know that I have to prepare and do the things that I need to do to prepare myself to go down there if I do decide to go down there. But I want to travel.
The Florida Department of Health advises citizens to eliminate standing water in and around your home, wearing insect repellent, and making sure screen windows are secured. Governor Rick Scott did announce that the state will send another $7 million to Miami-Dade County to help with the mosquito control. With FAMU TV 20, I'm Tiana Jones.
Now, the money Governor Rick Scott is sending is part of the $61.2 million Scott earlier authorized for fighting Zika.
The Greater Bond Neighborhood Association unites to promote health. The first annual Community Walk-in Family Health Day at Bond Elementary gave residents access to health and wellness screenings. The Greater Bond Neighborhood Association unites residents to get active in the community and get information on how to take better care of themselves. Move Tallahassee and the Tallahassee Food Network teamed up with Bond to inform the community. It's homecoming season in the capital city, and our own Cara Bailey brings us highlights from FSU's Homecoming Alumni Breakfast.
A few hundred hungry Seminoles gathered Saturday morning for the annual Florida State University Alumni Breakfast. Donned in an abundance of garnet and gold, students young and old shared common ground and familiar
It's a chance for alumni, and so past and present to kind of mesh together and form this beautiful culture for our state. And I feel like with a lot of tradition that comes, a lot of people just coming back to see the things that they miss about this institution.
The breakfast commemorated the university's 68th annual homecoming. The tradition began in 1948. The Florida State University Alumni Breakfast proves that homecoming is about more than just football. It has a rich history and a bright future. Emotions ran high as alumni tearfully and joyfully accepted Grads Made Good awards. Alumna Montego Glover shares her story.
Florida State, for the sense of balance that I received. It was a full college experience with a conservatory education. And my line of work is extraordinarily competitive. And I felt like I left this university as a whole, young, vital being.
Other award winners include Bill Proctor, media exec Mary Hardy, astrologist Craig Nance, and Professor Craig Filer. For News 20 at 5, I'm Cara Bailey.
FSU wrapped up its homecoming with a win. We'll keep you posted as Florida A&M University's homecoming events happen this week.
Tallahassee is working to replace aging water and sewer lines. Dowdy Plumbing, a private contractor, is replacing old water and sewer lines along 4th Avenue. The construction will also enhance the stormwater system for the area. Local residents and businesses will have access to those areas during the construction. Crews will work Monday through Saturday, except Saturdays of home football games. The project is expected to be completed by late 2017.
Leon County students are getting their hands dirty. Local schools are joining the Farm to School program, which allows students to grow food at school. Students will be able to grow food for breakfast and lunch in a garden. At their school, students will grow foods such as cabbage, lettuce, and kale in gardens. Rudiger Elementary is one of the schools a part of the Farm to School program. The Iraq military plans to go head-to-head with ISIS. The Iraq military is battling ISIS over Mosul, the second largest city in Iraq. This will be the first time the Peshmerga forces and the Iraq army merge together. Their mission is to free over 1 million ISIS residents. U.S. military officials estimate there are up to 5,000 ISIS fighters in Mosul. Now we have Giselle Thomas live in the studio. Giselle.
Grammy Award-winning singer Toni Braxton was hospitalized for the second time this month with complications with lupus. After canceling her scheduled Saturday show in Cleveland this weekend, today she announced that she will be back on tour. She released a statement on Twitter saying that lupus needs to be constantly monitored and this minor setback should not affect the rest of her tour. The singer has been dealing with this illness for several years. For those Harry Potter fans, the Challenger Learning Center IMAX Theater is having an all-inclusive Harry Potter Marathon Week. The screening features all 8 movies. The Harry Potter series has made over $24 billion in revenue. It's homecoming week at Florida A&M University, and if you're looking for something to do, FAMU has a whole week of events to coordinate with the 90s theme, A Different World. Tonight, a university housing step show will be held in the Lawson Center. Students from different on-campus housing facilities will come together and battle it out. Tomorrow, the Freestyle Funny Comedy Show will be hosted by Ricky Smiley and will be held in the Lawson Center as well. That's all I have for your entertainment. This is Giselle Thomas. Back to you at the desk.
And let's take a look at your 5-day forecast. We're experiencing sunny weather all this week. On Tuesday, it's going to be a high of 89 with a low of 64. Wednesday, a high of 88 and a low of 63. And Thursday is going to be a high of 89 and a low of 65. And Friday and Saturday are going to be perfect for homecoming festivities. Friday is going to be a high of 84 with a low of 56. And on Saturday, we'll drop down just a tad with a high of 75 and a low of 56 as well. And that's going to do it for your weather today. I'm Brea Hollingsworth. Back to you.
Alums, parents, students, and local residents all lined up to view the Florida State University's homecoming parade. The university celebrated in a big way during their 2016 parade, which featured more than 80 campus groups, including the Marching Chiefs, Osceola and Renegade, and many others on floats. The parade started at the Civic Center, making its way to Macomb Street, then College Avenue, back to the Civic Center where it ended.